Hey guys, welcome back to another Frostborn video. In today's video, we'll be going over all the new changes that has been made to the game in this new update 1.34 Midgard Bulwark. Season 23, the Betrayer's Stronghold. So the first update overall would be the new season 23, and you get basic resources, you get coins, you get shards, rune shards, you get the small token, large token, you get the orbs, all of that basic resources, legendary weapons, items, bag, armor, and also you get the Arh Mage 3, which also has been reworked. So we'll definitely touch on the Arh Mage. And just to show you guys most of you guys should already know, but those who have not started to play the new updates yet, this would be the Betrayer's Stronghold. Let's go ahead and visit. But to visit, you'll definitely need a key. So let's go back to the base here. Yeah, so pretty much this update here in regards to the Betrayer's Stronghold, it's not rune orientated in PvP. So PvP is quite nice, I must say. PvP is quite nice. To get the key here for free, you could definitely go to the army camp, visit the spies bench to get the key for free. You can also find some of the keys in the hidden Betrayer's stronghold with the compass. But let's go ahead and enter here. So within this update here, to get the season points, you'd have to go to the middle of the camp. Once you enter solo, so they recently added, so that's another change too. They recently added the family PvP aspect, so that's a next cool change that they made. But let's make our way around here. All right, so yeah, that's one of the changes that they made, which is this zone here. So the PvP here is quite balanced, I should say. There's no runes, and PvP here is quite fair, so you basically win with only skills. So no runes would help you here, and you get a specific gear for free, which I'm currently wearing at the moment. It's called a siege equipment. So you basically get that for free at the army camp. And let me just deal with this here. They also drop the small token, so that could definitely help to get a bunch of resources and equipments. Me personally, what I do with these small tokens in the army camp, what I do is go to the workbench and I purchase with these small tokens I only purchase the pack, which is this specific pack right here. Let me find it. Okay, these cure pack, because they have the they have you get 5 bandages, and also you get the dispel potion. So I think I might get a lot of dispel potion. So I think it's wise enough to actually get that pack, and it's pretty cheap. I think it's only 1 token for each, so you could just spam and purchase a lot. All right, so all you have to do, you could just avoid all these mobs. They were aggroed, so why not just take care of them and just chop here. All you need is 1 strong hatchet. Then you'll be faced with a mob in this area here, and just kill this dude here. Kind of get hit there. I think I got it. You can also reset them, just to let you guys know. So let me reset this dude here. Heal up a little bit. I don't have any healing salve, so that is no bueno. But he's already reset. I think I already have. I might have healing salve in my backpack here. Okay, right there. So I technically wasted some of my bandages and stuff, but that is quite fine. You could definitely find more bandages in the chest. So I'm just going to show you guys how to get the orbs, which I already made in the past video on how to do the season and stuff. So you could definitely check out that video on the channel. So this zone here is a new change, but it will go away. It's a temporary zone. because of the update, because of the season update, it will definitely, you know, go away once this has ended. Once the season has ended. And also the tokens, you know, all the tokens will disappear at the end of the season. So you definitely want to spend the coins, not the coins, you know, the tokens, because they will disappear at the end of the season. You don't want to keep those. So you can buy unlimited also. So that's a new change. In the past season, they had a time limit on how many resources you could buy with the tokens and stuff. But now the tokens is unlimited. So you want to make your way to the middle here. This is where you get the sphere, which is the large sphere, and you get the small sphere in the other chest, which are these chests right here. And as soon as you loot all this, you can then leave. So let me just loot that. I'll just have them go in a circle. You could avoid these mobs here. Just avoid, you know, going too close to them to aggro them. Just go to the chest. Then I'll wait till he moves, and, you know, loot, then leave. Okay. All right. So with these tokens that you get from the chest, from the mobs, and also from the season, from the side quest, you could then, as I said before, buy each of these packs: the small lumber pack, large lumber pack, curse pack, small hunter pack, large hunters pack. So you can all get that from the army camp right over this section right over here on the map. So let's go ahead and visit this location here. I'll definitely show you guys all the different changes that has been made within the army camp right here. So just to let you know, the portal prison is the same in regards to the resources, but I've heard somewhere that they added a different zone within the portal. I haven't yet checked that out, so I definitely need to do that. I think that would maybe be in a different, you know, in a different video. As you can see here, it's the same resources and stuff, same rewards and all that. So another change within this zone here is that this would be the side quest, and you have to get all of these, which are the betrayer's pack, to give the NPC right here, and you'll get the points for the side quest. Another change within this here would be the portal device. So with this portal device, it makes our lives way more easier. You're able to teleport from any location to your base. So you could just go to, for instance, Odin's, or Loten Odin's. You could use that portal device to then transfer you back to the base pretty fast. You don't have to run all the way back and exit Odin's. It would make collecting resources a lot more fun and a lot more quicker. So for instance, you're farming the southern zone or you're farming the northern zone, you can then use that portal device to teleport you back to your base. But it doesn't work in a specific location like the portal prison, shipyard, the keepers of the portal arena, and the home camp, and also other players' camps. So doing raids, you can't teleport back to your base because that would be broken if you're able to teleport back to your base with resources from a raid, so that, you know, you could just come back to that raid pretty fast. That would be a chaos to be honest, bro. So it's good that, you know, you can teleport from a player's base back to your base. So every other location other than these location listed that you cannot you know, use, which are, as I stated before, portal prison, shipyard, keepers at the portal arena, and the home camp and other players camp. So those are the only places that you can't use this portal device. Every other places you could definitely use the portal device to get back to your home pretty fast. It makes the game way more fun, way more easy to navigate, and, you know, less time consuming to go, you know, run around trying to leave the zone and all that, when you could just teleport back to your base. It makes the game way more fun and easy. All right, so our next would be the betrayer's camp. So the betrayer's camp can be activated with the compass. So to get the compass, it would be in this location here, right in the army camp at the spy table. You'd have to open the spy compass, and let me purchase one here just to show you an example. But you get it for free daily, so you don't have to purchase it with silvers to waste your silvers. Definitely want to save your silvers for to upgrade your district. So I'll definitely recommend not to spend. Well, if you need extra compasses to get Betrayer's packs, definitely purchase it with silvers, because you want to complete the side quests so that you could then get enough small tokens and large tokens. Large tokens could be used to purchase legendary gears, and small tokens could be used to purchase basic packs. Well, let me open the compass here to show you guys. So this would be the new change. Let's go ahead and visit the location also. So at this location, you need lockpicks, which you can get lockpicks from this location right here, the Betrayer's Stronghold, and you can also get hatchets there too. So it's basically you get everything that you want. If you die in this location here, you could definitely respawn and go back for your loot before the timer ends. So it's not a big deal if you do end up dying in this location here. But let me go ahead and defeat the mob here. And also these broken chests, they're basically broken chests, so you don't have to try to open it. You just get basic resources. So if you're in need of basic resources, definitely try to pick up these broken chests. You just get like basic resources. There's nothing really, to be honest. Alrighty, let's break the wall here. All right, so you don't need any lockpicks. As you can see here, I only have lockpicks here. You don't need lockpicks to open these basic chests. So these are the Betrayer's pack that you need for the side quest. Finish opening all the chests. So you can avoid every section around the base here and just focus on the middle section of the base and open the those regular stuff, but I actually need more hatchets here. Sorry, I do have extra hatchets. So what you could do is you could bring all the hatchets that you need in your backpack, or if you already have it in your inbox, that's another way to access resources here. All right, so I'm just gonna do this section here just to loot these 2 chests and see if I get any good resources. Then I'm gonna just leave this location here and show you guys the rest of the new hidden changes. All right, let's go ahead and leave here, and all you'd have to do with these Betrayer's packs is to give to the NPC for the side quests, which I've shown you guys early on in this video. All you have to do is to give these Betrayer's packs to the NPC in the army camp, and then you'll level up in the side quest. Once you level up in the side quest, you can go to the bench. I'll show you guys both of the benches that you need to go to get the legendary items and basic packs. Down this section here, just right over here at the bench here. As you can see, you can then just purchase. For instance, I have 6 coins. Oh, they changed the limit. Okay. All right, so that's a change. I think it used to be 1 of these coins, bro. I think they did change the limit here, or maybe I'm tripping, but I think it should be 1 token. This is still 1 token, so I'm correct. This is still 1 token, but they changed the limit here. It's a good thing that I made the purchases in time. But that's a change. That's a hidden change then. They did change the token amount that you need to purchase the curse pack. All right, so the other change here, additional change would be these. You can purchase with the large token these Elvian packs for free. You can also purchase these legendary items once you do the main season, and you'd get these coins for the main season here, large tokens, small tokens. And you can also get it from the side quests, from doing the side quests, both large and small tokens. And also another change within this camp here is this anvil here. You can then craft. So, but by crafting these here, they're siege equipments. They're only effective in the stronghold. Let me go ahead and just open one of these packs, show you guys. All right, so I got a defense crystal. All right, so you'd have to open these small Betrayer's pack to then get the different requirements in regards to the different materials that you need. So these 2 equipments here, or these 2 resources here, would be from the small Betrayer's pack. You can also get from the blue Betrayer's pack, but it's most worth it to open the green Betrayer's pack to get all the resources that you need to make each siege equipment. Just to keep in mind, the siege equipment is only effective in the Betrayer's Stronghold, which is right in the middle here of the map. It's only more effective in this location here. All right, so and the next change would be the Immortal path. So the Immortal path has been reworked, and all your past resources on the previous update, they would be sent to your inbox. But let me show you guys the Immortal path. You have to open a book here, and as you can see, it's like a storyline. This is quite new for beginner players, also for players that has been playing for a good while. Everyone is basically started over. So this first section here would be definitely completed, but you'd have to continue on this section here. Every player would have to continue on this section here, visit the old Heim and do all these missions here to get each of the resources. Another change would be the healing ointment that restores 7 health in 5 seconds. That's a different change, and just continue to do all these oh, this is also a change, Immortal helmet. This is from the past season. This would be a new gear if you're currently coming back to the game, or if you're new to the game. This is technically a new gear, but that was from the last season. And just continue to do all these missions in the Immortal path. You get silvers, 4 silvers for free prepares. Definitely save your silvers for the repair table. You want to save that because Kefir has rare events that they give silvers. I keep saying silvers, coins. It's coins. They give coins. You want to save your coins for the repair table, and continue to do all these here. You'd have to rebuy the premium for this section here because it's a rework. Everything is different here, so you'd have to purchase the premium again if you didn't in the first place. Or if you're a free play player, definitely fine. Just do all these missions. And another change here is that you guarantee get a black fox within the Immortal path once you've reached this level right here. And this is another change, the Scare Trap. This is definitely new to the game, and yeah, that would be all the changes for in regards to the Immortal path. Another change is that they reworked the Arh Mage. So you have the fully morph spell. You can now cast that in front of the Arh Mage and not on the target. Instead of Loki shards, the Arh Mage can now take a new Archon farm. In this form, the character cannot be healed. You can't use gadgets or suffer from hunger and thirst. So let me go ahead and just head to the Arh Mage right here. As you can see, they also reworked the art style for the Arh Mage, and this would be the Archon farm. So this is where you get 27 chance of dodging the damage. They increase the DPS inflicted by 120%. The Archon is immune to control magic, but healing effect do not work on them, and the Archon cannot use gadgets, spell as I said before, and food. So within this farm, you cannot use food, you cannot use gadgets, and you cannot heal within this farm here. And you get a shield if your health goes down too low, so it kind of heals you 40% HP. And it absorbs 60% of incoming damage for 3 seconds. So that is a good. So it kind of shoots this Archon beam here. While in this farm, you'd have to tap on the screen to shoot this Archon beam. And yeah, so that is a pretty cool change in regards to the Arh Mage. You could definitely try the Arh Mage out once you get the Archon farm. It's a pretty good class. The rework animation, all that looks pretty cool and nice. Kind of like it. It was kind of a class that I think was started dying because we had a lot of new classes. As you can see here, if you're new to the game, War Mage, Sylvian, Soul Master, Valkyrie, Shadow Master, and the Mercenary. The Mercenary is kind of old. Yep. So that would be it for the new classes. As you can see, you also got new classes if you've been away from the game very long. The other change here would be the new equipment. So we have the Arh Mage combat staff. It has 20% chance of stunning the opponent and reducing their accuracy when using this staff. Arh Mage spell Polymorph turns the enemies into harmless creatures and immobilize them. The enemies takes damage for several seconds. The Betrayer's combat staff has 20% chance of casting a silent on the opponent. Oh, that would be a new change. The Betrayer is different. It has an unusual color, and it also has gusts. That would be right over here. This is the Betrayer's Griffin, so that would be new, and you'd have to purchase it for like 2,000 coins. You know, they have a 50% off at the moment. So that would be a new, it's not a new mob or mount, should I say? Sorry, not mob. Wouldn't be a new mount to the game, but the color is different, and this skill is also not new to the game, but you could definitely get that gust skill pretty easy. As soon as you purchase it within the shop, you'll definitely get the skill with it. All right, and also the devs, they did post a Loki event that only lasts for a couple of hours. It was basically Loki's trickster moment on April Fools, but something that intrigued me was the emote. I think I would have to enter here to show you guys the emote that was on the picture within Discord. I'll leave the Frostborn Discord community in the link down below. Yeah, I kind of forgot where to look. Oh, right here. Okay. So this emote, it was on the puke emote. As you can see, the dude is just puking here. This puke emote, it was displayed on the image, so I'm guessing it will soon come to the game. That's not a new change. It's not yet implemented within the game, so it's not like yet here yet. That was a laughter day, to be honest, because you would have gotten tricked. Like for instance, in the forest here, Forest of Whispers, once you chop a tree, then what will basically happen is that you turn into a chicken, or the tree turn into a stone, or the tree turns into a mob. It was a trickery day. I think you also your weapon got replaced with I think a food or something that basically reduced your, I think it reduced your thirst and hunger health. Another change, well, other changes to the game here would be changes in the recipe gadgets in the Fisherman's Table. So we have the Thunder Totem, the Instigator Trap, the Odin's Punishment, the Invisible Potion. So those are like way easier to craft. I'll show you guys here in the Fisherman's Camp. And before I show you guys, also to let you know, the improved bolus now slows the target down by 20% instead of 10%. So that's a new change. And the Cursed Rat Lantern puts all the target in a radius into sleep. So this lantern right here, you guys see that I'm currently on the Ghost Rat, which has the lantern. It's a legendary skill. You can get it with any cursed rat. You definitely get that with any cursed rat. But let me show you guys these gadgets here. They're way cheaper to craft now, as you can see. So these are just basic things where you'd have to get the fish to, fillet the fish to then make lures and all that. You'd have to use the fishing rod to catch basic fish. Use the basic fish to then make the regular lure. So all these are lures. Rune bass. So these are way cheaper to craft now, bro. You only need like one of each items here. These are way cheaper to craft. This too, the Thunder Totem. So you only need one plank and one thick fish bone. So if you guys didn't know, you could definitely go here. This is a permanent location. You'd have to go here to make these gadgets for PvP. They're super helpful in PvP, especially the dummy here. So the dummy is quite a little bit, I would say, expensive, cheap, I should say, because these are very cheap, bro. The thin fish bones are cheap, and the ancient tree logs, these are not cheap. I'm gonna be honest, it's not cheap, but it's pretty easy to farm it. You know, just go into one of these southern zone and you could farm this, the ancient tree. It's only one to each zone though, in the southern zone or the down at the bottom section of the map. You can find the southern zone right there. Yeah, so these are technically not cheap because you'd have to farm one of these for each zones, then loot all the chests. To loot the chests, just to remind you guys, you'd have to chop the trees down and a chest will appear in the southern zone. Let me go ahead and go on the map real quick to show you guys the southern zone, or the Alphar's camp, you know, same name, because it's in the southern section here. So yeah, you'd have to chop the trees down to then have the chest appear. Once the chests appear, then you could loot the chest. You'd have to loot all the chests in this location here. Once you've loot all the chests on that location, then you could reset the zone. Then you could farm more of the ancient trees to get the ancient logs to then make the dummy. The dummy is in fights. When you place a dummy in PvP, the enemy would focus on the dummy instead of you. So then you could do damage while they're doing damage to the dummy. So it gives an advantage in PvP. Also, the invisible potion, you know, way easier to craft here. You can get these from the shipyard. Also, you can get it from the Alphar's camp. And, you know, all these. So basically, all these to make them, they're like way more cheaper and easier to make. They were more expensive and hard to make. Another change, as I said before and earlier in the video here, would be the crafting items like the alien ointment. You'd need plant fibers and you'd also need the berries. Also, what would be new here would be all the way down here. The jargon cage was from the past update. So this is where you get your pets. You'd have to craft this. It's super expensive. I've heard, I've never, you know, crafted it before, but it's super expensive. Not only to craft, to also use to get the pets and stuff. So you get a bunch of pets within this cage here once you have enough resources. Also, the blacksmith orb, and you need the butcher's tool, which is also a new change. So for the butcher's tool, you'd get this from the strong butcher's camp, which you'd have to be level 145. Is it 45 or 25? Let me double check here just to confirm. Alright, so just to confirm here, I would have to go to the table right here. Alright, so we'd have to be level 154. Okay, even worse. A level 100 in this district, a level 154 to even get the purple compass. It's within this location you'd get, as you can see here, the butcher's tool, as I did say before. And it's pretty expensive, not really expensive, but it's kind of expensive to craft. But you could definitely get like a bunch of resources there. But you'd have to actually upgrade your district to, so it's only a rare amount of people that would be able to gain access to that location. Also, a change would be the Alphar's dungeon. Let me go to the dungeon location here. So the dungeon is now available in the game. You can do it with your family, but to get the keys for the dungeon, you'd have to do the shipyard right here within the chests, and also from some of the mobs. The mobs would rarely drop it. From the mobs, you can get the keys to then unlock this location here. You can also buy a legendary bag here, and also other equipments within this location here. Also, the same thing with this location here. You can buy that within the shop. So that's another change. You know, not much people know about these changes here. It's basically a tournament for immortals within this location that you could then, you know, participate and get some amazing resources. These are the legendary bag that you can buy here, and also these also buy. Oh, so this is currently closed. Okay. All right, so yeah, it's currently closed, so it's like an event thing. Some of the seasons it's open, some of the seasons it's not open. So you'd have to, you know, keep a key eye on that, so that if you want to do the dungeon, you'd have to wait until it's unlocked. And additional changes to Frostborn here would be these other buffs. So if you die with any of these buffs, you won't lose the durability, or you won't lose, or it won't wear off once you die with the character in the location. So it lasts for a day. As you can see here, we have the damage buff, the Loki find buff. So you find additional chance, 7% chance. You find additional stuff, which are the spheres. Loot after killing a betrayer, and this would be the damage to walls. Destroy them 150%, and we have the damage resistance buffs. As you can see here, for different weapons, different damage resistance, and for different classes and stuff, we do more damage and stuff to medium armor, to light armor, heavy armor, and to as you can see here, damage to stronghold defenders. So there are different buffs and stuff. These won't be worn off. You can get these from the tablets. You'd have to use 3 tablets to get one of these buffs here. You can get these tablets by opening these small betrayers pack. Let me see if I'm lucky here. All right, so I'm definitely lucky. I'm able to get one of the tablets. You just got to open enough tablets to then get 3. Once you get 3, then you are able to get these buffs. Another change is that you could buy the compass with the tablet, which is here. So you only need one of the tablets to purchase one of the blue compass. Once you enter the blue compass location, you could then get more betrayers packs and all that. Other changes would be the siege equipments here, or the siege gadgets here. Axe, potions, and healing item, which are bandages, dispels, and other stuff right here. Siege weapons and stuff. All these are definitely free. There's a time limit. On the first day though, all of us got the siege equipments. Then on the second day of the season, we also got another pack. Then after that, there's a time limit. So 2 days, then we're able to open again. So that is another change. All right, so another change would be a more effective the matching system for a PvP location, like the red zone. So clans are not able to access this location again. And this is a solo zone. This is strictly family zone. You can't enter solo again. So that was a change from past updates. Nothing is wrong with adding that to this video here. Another change with that, you can now choose a number of items to craft. So there are a bunch of items to craft. As I said before, the siege equipments, you can craft those. You have different locations. These are like past events. For instance, the clan camp. This is like a way old change, but I'll still include it within this video here. We have a bunch of different stuff to craft in different locations. Within the camp location though, you can craft all these amazing items right here. If you did not know, you can craft legendary items, all the scout and warden and sorcerers legendary gears. You can craft them within this location here, and all these cool equipments you could definitely craft within the camp's location. So these are only able to be crafted within this location here. All right, and another change would be you can now ride your mounts in the dungeons. So you can ride your mount within the this is definitely a new change to the game. You can ride your mount in Odin's. You can ride your mount. Let me bring a key to Odin's first. You can also ride your mount within the tombs and all that location. You could definitely ride your mount. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and enter within Odin's here. So at first, I'm sure I'm not incorrect. At first, you wouldn't be able to ride your mounts here. At first, well, let me just enter just to show you guys here. It wasn't the thing, to ride your mounts within Odin's, but that's pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie, it's way better to actually ride your mounts here. And even the teleport device will make the game way more easier and more efficient. So as you can see here, you could definitely mount within Odin's location here. So I could just like run through all these mobs here, or even aggro the mobs. That is pretty cool. I could just aggro all the mobs. That is pretty cool. So that is... Oh, another change would be that you can't use the Thrasher to reset the mobs anymore. That's also a new change. All right, so there's a lot more changes depending on the time that you came back to the game, or if you're just coming to the game, you wouldn't know all these changes. It would just be mutual to you. But yep, if you're just come back to the game, or if you haven't played in a while, those are the new changes that has been implemented in Frostborn. You could definitely leave in the comment section all the different changes that have already missed, but I think I'll technically did touch on every changes for this specific update here. But yeah, you could let me still know in the comment section which change that I missed, or any small changes that I missed. You can also join my Discord server, link in the description below. You can also join the Frostborn community to get the latest news and stuff within the description also. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate y'all, and peace.